So it's already starting the recording. So once again, thank you guys for being here. Those who really wait for the timer to last, thank you guys. I know you guys are really excited, and I know you guys are really curious what it's all about with the Pepe AI, which is we know recently that Pepe was actually a good project, and we got a lot of other projects as well who are basically also following the trend. And so I also seeing check the website, which is currently the website of Pepe AI Baby is currently under development, but I already check it, and it's really amazing. And thank you so much also, bro, Pepe AI Baby, for being here. It's a pleasure that you choose BlockSafu to help one of your AMA, and really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, by the way, Pepe AI Baby, how do you want me to address you? By the way,
Well, actually, you can call me Ozzy. It will
Ozzy.
be easier
Okay.
for us. Yes,
Okay. So, how are you, bro, Ozzy?
I'm fine. And how can I say your name? Sakuragi.
Yeah, Sakuragi or Saku. You can call me Saku, bro.
Oh, okay, Sakura. I'm
Okay.
fine. And
So,
you? How are you?
oh, I'm good as well, bro. And I'm really excited with this AMA in your project. And also, it's good to know that you're good. And I'm hoping that it will be continue till you guys are succeed with your upcoming launch as well here in the BSC space. And for us also to proceed with the our topic for today, I just want to know as well if could you please us tell us short briefing about um how did you actually get into crypto, and for how long have you been here in in the crypto space?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'm just an advisor of Pepe AI Baby project, or if you just
Mm-hmm.
joined us. But I've been in the crypto space for a long time, like for 3 years. When I just started, I started with NFT games. Since I was already from game world, I used to play in team at high levels, like League of Legends teams, and from that me and some friends that used to play like semi-professional levels with a team and coach, we used to train every day like a professional team, but we were like in the second league. So
Mm-hmm.
we went to NFT games, and that's where I started to understand more about crypto and games like Axie Infinity and Titan Arena. We could actually get very well in these games. We were like one of the best. A friends of mine used to compete in Axie Infinity tournaments. I was more into Titan Arena, but
Mm-hmm.
also played, and we are all like above 200 in the
Wow,
rank. Yeah,
that's
so
impressive.
for us
Yeah.
was really easy to join this market. It was really good for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear, bro. But because actually, even I actually is a gamer, and I also play League of Legends, Dota 2, and some real game strategy games. Even though some of them are like old school games like Battle Rooms or General's Red Alert, I still play them, and I really like those old games. And same as you as well, I've been hooked up with NFT games, a P2E games like Axie Infinity, Crypto Blade. By the way, I'm not promoting those. I'm just also being hooked up with those NFT, the Axie Infinity, especially because you really have to think, you really have to outsmart your enemy for you to able to win on that. So thank you for sharing about the experience, and how did you actually came here here in the crypto space. And also since you're the advisor of the team from the Pepe AI Baby, so could you please also let us know who are actually the team members of the Pepe AI Baby OZ, and also what are their position in the project?
Yeah, sure. So the team is not public, although we made KYC and we also have audit. But I only work with projects that are good projects. I really after I entered with NFT games, I started working with projects, and luckily I did a good job. I had a lot of opportunities, so I started working for projects, and I always work with projects that are going to deliver what they are promising. This is actually the first meme coin that I am working with, but that does not mean that this is a project that has no sense or nothing to give for people. I'll show for you guys later. We have a lot of things like our own chat GPT and NFTs already ready with stake and a lot of useful things that I think you guys are going to like. But the main thing also have a lot of experience. They had some tokens in their native country and they still have them and they are now trying to join the meme coin world. So they looked out for people that could help them in Pink Sale Fair launch. You guys know that today Pink Sale is, if not the best launch pad on BSC, one of the
Yeah,
best. So that's why we are here together to make this thing really global, because since it's a meme token, it's important to reach everyone. It's important to be all around the world.
exactly. Okay, well that's wonderful. Yeah, currently right now, because of the Pepe crazy FOMO or trend that was been made recently, like a week ago, it's really Pepe really start the meme season. Well, hopefully it's really the meme season right now, and Pepe was really a shocking. It's like a how do I can describe it? It's like a typhoon that just came out, and then it's just upon reaching 4 days or 5 days, it's just go being listed with other some big exchanges, and then many other meme coins also get back on their feet, especially some old projects that has a Pepe on their names. They also pumping. So some also made the other coins that basically also a memes like Pepe. And yeah, since you guys also have this Pepe AI Pepe thing on your name, and at the same time you guys also combine with the AI feature, which is recently as well have a trend or hype. This might really go well if you guys really do the right thing, like um reaching out the right guy for the marketing, right influencers, also doing such marketing in a certain community, which is really like those type of project. Because if you guys just going to do some marketing without even thinking uh, who is the best guy or who is the right guy to reach out, it will just waste your time and also your finances. So better you guys are be smart on spending, and also especially do some real research about who's the right guy to do the first goal or lineup of your marketing. So in that case, you can really follow the trend of the hype of the Pepe and especially the AI as well. So right now, I just want also to know about on the Pepe AI Baby, which is currently being developed as the Pepe AI Baby Aussie. Aside from the website and also the NFT that you guys have.
Yeah, sure. So you guys are really early in the project since we uh, had audit with BlockSafu and they also helped us with reaching out for the proof for our KYC. So everything is still being developed. As you can see here, our website, unfortunately, it's not done already, and this is not our main URL that's going to be. But you can see here a bit our Gitbook. I'm going to show for you guys our NFT as well. And I just want to point out that what you said earlier about marketing is really important to have good partners backing you up, and that's why I always work with pink sale partners that are verified, and I know they give good results. Of course, I'm always knowing. I always get to know more people here in the market. For example, I'm meeting you today. I think for what I saw here, you have a good understanding. For sure, we have knowledge and we can chat about some marketing as well. We are open to this, but we also have our own marketing plan for launch and after launch. That is important as well. And I would like to first of all show you guys our video that is going to be on Pink Sale. It's also I already set up some Google traffic to show this to more people. It's going to be good because I can actually inside YouTube filter which channels I want our video to be promoted on, so I can reach exactly what kind of investor I want. And that's it. I would like to show the video for you guys here. Can you hear the sound from my computer?
Hello?
Do you hear any sound in my computer?
Oh
Or
no. If
no
you want, you can end the screen recording and then restart it, so you can check the um
sounds? Yeah,
yeah.
I would have set it before. I think it will work now.
Now it's working.
This is a short video. I'd like you guys to see it. It's going to be our main video. The little Pep frog here, he buys the Pep coin and then he goes to Binance to check out how it's going, and it's going bad. So he'll have the idea to create his own coin that's going to be Pepe AI Baby, just for you guys to have an understanding of everything. Even as you guys saw here, our website in the video is more updated than the version that I'm showing you here. That's why we are still changing to our main URL, as I told you. But this is our main video. I think it's very important to have these kind of things when you are working with a meme coin. And that's it. I would like to know if you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's great. Did actually the team made that video, or do you guys pay someone else to actually made that video for you?
Well, actually, this video is one old meme video that you can use animation, but
Mm-hmm.
we made some changes on it to make like um, the storytelling I told you about the baby Pep creating his own coin, but
Mm-hmm.
we actually paid someone to edit it for us, the
Mm-hmm.
video itself.
Oh, okay. Well, the rest with that, it's actually normal that you guys are hiring someone else, which is have that kind of caliber of skills, and it's really impressive. So it's also a sign that you guys are willing to pay or use your own money just to make it more. attractive or more easy to understand with the investors what you guys are trying um to give, or what are you guys have in your concept, which is, as we mentioned, this is a meme, and it is really important that we have something what to show to the community or to the investor, since meme is that it's just pure about hype and trend, and there's no such utility right away. It will just depends on the growth and also with the trust and the support of the community as well. So moving forward now with my next question, Ozzy, I'm kind of curious also with the NFT that you mentioned. How about your the upcoming NFT? Is there any particular benefits with the NFT holders in the long run?
Yes, we are actually going to have some different types of NFTs. We're going to have the common, the rare, and the legendary. And in our project, we have also a metaverse being developed that the NFT rare and legendary will give you access to it, but also every NFT has will have its own stakes since we are going to have our own DEX in our website, and it will pay our holders, our NFT holders, an specific amount of tokens, of our tokens, and also based on the transactions, we are going to put some um, part of the money from marketing fees into this stake as well to boost it. But we also have some tokens to make this possible. And this is our main first utility for NFT, but it also will be possible in future to, with your own NFT, farm other NFTs that will give you other special benefits. Also, this first collection will give you access to our VIP group that will also give you a whitelist spot in our next NFT collections. And for our NFT as well, we are working with even a friend of mine that I made some years ago, but it even was even funny to find out that it was him that was making these NFTs because he's a guy that lives from NFT. So he's a guy that teaches me a lot how this market works. He has a lot of collections. He works in a lot of chains, not only BSC, not only Polygon. So he's the one that made this, and he's going to make the others as well. But he's helping us with all the NFT marketing as well, because although we work with token, and for me especially, I work a lot of pink sale. I do not
Mm-hmm.
usually work with NFT in the NFT market, so it's important to have someone that is an expert in this as well to help us, and we have him that is going to give us a good support for this marketing specifically.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. And thank you for well explaining everything. And I'm just curious about how can actually a investors or community members of the Pepe AI bot, I'm sorry, Pepe AI baby can mint the upcoming NFT of yours. Is it going to be using your own token, or they can mint via BNB or USDT or BUSD? Or it's
Well,
still not discussed yet?
we're still thinking on how it's going to be sold out. At first, you want to sell the NFTs after our launch by our own token, and they won't be very expensive.
Mhm.
For example, the legendary will be around $25 and the common $5, and there will be a limited amount of these NFTs, and I mean, nor more than 1,000 NFTs, since they
Mhm.
also give you access to a stake that if the token goes well, you are going to have a good return from it. So your NFT also will be available to for you to trade it on OpenSea. As I told you, we work with a guy that already sold out NFTs collection, and he has the knowledge of how you can sell on OpenSea and also the royalties, everything, how it works. And he's going to help us to make it also a trend thing on OpenSea. So you buy NFT for like $5 the common, and we expect it to have a growth in its price. So that's why we are making also a small amount of these NFTs.
Mhm. Okay. But hold on. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay. I'm sorry because your last word just kind of glitching, so I thought I actually disconnected. So yeah, thank you for that. And it's understandable since you guys are still in development stage, so you guys still determining what would be the best thing to do on your upcoming NFT launch. And so therefore, I'm also kind of wondering regarding with your tokenomics on this project. What is your tokenomics, and at the same time the taxes that you guys have in um baby Pepe AI baby?
Yeah, sure. We have here our tokenomics. We still need to put better images on that, but for you guys to understand, we are going to have 52% to be burned, 2% for technology development that will be released only like 3 months after the launch. And this, especially part of the supply, is to help us build more AI or even to improve the things related to AI that we have. And not only that, I think since we are a meme token, and the thing that I always like to work in all kind of projects is to reach people that are not from Web2. That's good for our market and good for our project as well. So in this technology, we also want to use part of it to diffuse blockchain and how it works, what is a meme coin, an easier way for you to buy meme coins, for example. I'm from Brazil, and here we use a different payment method that is called Pix. It's different from a credit card. It's very easy. It's like crypto. You transfer your money every time you want, anytime you want, and you don't pay any fee on it. So if we are able to make our token available in this kind of payment, we also reach other people that are not from crypto market or that only use, for example, big exchange, centralized exchange. So we need to aim as well at these people because these people are really the people that can make your project grow because we need to get out of always reaching out the same people, you know. So that's a thing I think it's important. And we also have for our pre-sale on Pink Sale 30%, that is going to be our fair launch, 50% goes for liquidity, and we also are going to list on a SEX. We have some SEX that we are already in conversation. We just need to um, discuss more about which one will be better for our project because it's not like easy to choose a SEX because you need to think that if you are spending an amount of money in a sex that is a big one, it needs to give for your investors or for your project a good feedback. I mean, it has to be worth it. So you can't just aim at the first one and pay a huge amount of money because if you actually get this amount of money and use it for other things in the project, sometimes it's better. I've been in this situation sometimes that made me learn this. So I will not review the sex name for now. I think we need to discuss and think more about it, but we are going to be in one for sure.
Yeah, well said. Thank you for that. And as you can hear, guys, they are already planning things up, and at the same time, they even moving step forward to everything on the progress of the project. Like I mentioned, they still on the development stage, but still they already doing something um, in regards with other things that for sure community members will ask it will ask for it or will request for it. So that's a good thing that you guys have a already a plan or are you guys are already doing things on those such things like CX, talking with some CX testing, and at the same time um targeting those people who are not just into crypto. Since yeah, you're right, if you just focus here in the crypto space, which is basically from Telegram and at the same time Twitter, how could we spread the word about the cryptocurrency and also our project? So that's great. So moving forward now, this will be probably my last question tonight, and then I will be letting the other guys ask questions since I can see a lot of people here raising their hands. So I just want to give them the opportunity. So far, right now, do you think what will be what currently what is the biggest challenges so far that you guys are experienced on building this project, which is the Pepe baby?
Well, just to answer you the other question that I just figured out I didn't answer about our fees, we are going to have a 5% buy fee and 5% sell fee, which
Mm-hmm.
3% will go for liquidity back, 1% will be rewarded BUSD for holders, and 1% will go for marketing. And
Oh,
to
okay.
answer your to answer your other question about the um, our challenges, well,
Mhm.
actually, I would like to our website to be done already by today. This
Oh,
is, but not a challenge though, just a thing that we need to fix.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
But the main,
challenges or minor issues that you guys experience building this.
yeah, that was just a joke. But I mean, the real challenge for us here is that our team wants to make something good, something different, something that can make real a real thing for our investors. You know, I never like to work in something that the devs have no vision for it in future. For example, we just want to launch and make our money. That really doesn't make any sense for me. So I think that is being a challenge for us is to really get into meme world and try to make something unique at it. Because since we are working with memes, we cannot just follow the trend and make everything equal. You need to be different. You need to be creative. And sometimes I always use it to work with projects that do not follow meme themes. So I usually work with things more formal and in a way that we do not make jokes or things like that. So personally, for me, that's a challenge. A thing that I need to research and understand the trending in topics in Twitter and trending in YouTube and everything, and how Pep meme really started. And I need to I need to study all of this first of all to really accept to join the project and understand how we could make this work out, and that's it. But luckily, we have people that are experienced in, as I told you, NFTs and also making memes and also other things that will be needed that I do not have all this experience with. And together we make a good team, and we together can go over all these challenges. And I think that is one of the most important things in your team. There isn't such a thing as a perfect team. You are a gamer, so you know even at high level you don't really get the team as you want in the first day. You need to work together for some time and understand each other. And we are doing this. That I think is the difficult, one of the most difficult thing in any project is to have a team that works together and really work well together. You know.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for that. And that's wonderful. So you guys are already, yeah, basically, from the way you're answering my questions, I really already know that you guys will have a lot of things doing in behind the scene, and you guys really know what you guys are doing right now on the Pepe baby. So I think that's good for me for now. And then I will just ask question later if someone if there's something come up with my mind. So I will just let the community to ask questions now. Are you okay with that, Ozzy?
Yeah, sure. I would just like to briefly introduce our CEO later, but yes, we can start
Oh,
with the questions
CEO.
and later. Yeah, he is here, but after the questions, he will say something. We can
Ah,
proceed with the
okay.
question now.
Yeah, no worries. I will be give you a chance to say um before we close the AMA, I will give him a chance to um, give a message to the community later on. So, by the way, we have a 44 participants. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. And I will be letting who will be the lucky guy to ask the first question. Okay, so Eddie Brock or Brooke? I'm sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly. Are you there, bro?
Hi guys.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, hi guys. How does the Pepe AI baby intends to closely associate with technological advancement and the widespread adoption of blockchain technology?
Well, that's a interesting question. First of all, I'd like to explain for you guys a thing that I didn't talk a lot. That is the AI thing of our project. So first of all, we'll have our own ChatGPT version. That is the thing that I personally think it's going to be like Google 2.0. It's really good. So we also have this version of our own, but we also are developing a metaverse and also the NFTs that is going to be all related to AI. And we also have some plans that is not on white paper already, but to make something on Discord, like for example, our own Mid Journey and our own AI stuff. So our community will be able to use our own AI if they want to, of course, and it will actually work and provide good results, and also have our some special features of our meme coin. And that, as I told you, one of the things I always think of, since it's a meme coin, we need to make this kind of jokes or this kind of particular things. For example, being in trending topic on Twitter that I would not look for if it wasn't a meme coin. So that's one point that is important. And the other part about blockchain itself, it's mostly related to, as I explained earlier, if we aim to reach people that are not in our own group here, I mean Telegram, Twitter, we now have Binance Live, but it's not really related to Pink Sale itself. So it's mostly like a Telegram and Twitter. We are always getting on the same people. That is not a bad thing, but to really make it a big thing and to make it huge, we need to go after people that aren't from our own cycle. And to reach these people, we need to educate them. Every time there's a people that don't know something, they will be afraid or they will think, I'll do it later. For example, there is this Pep coin. I want to buy it because I saw that this other Pep coin was listed on a huge exchange, but I don't know how to do it, so I'll leave it for tomorrow. But if you actually have a YouTube channel where you teach people how to buy your coin, it makes a lot easier for people that aren't for or from our own cycle to join your project. So when you educate your client not only on how to buy your coin, but how some basic things work, for example, how you can create a MetaMask, how you can create a Binance account. I don't know, these kind of simple things for us that for some people aren't that simple. They not only are thankful for you to giving them available information, but they also are more properly to join your project. And this way we can reach people that are out of our circle. So I usually work with this education system in all projects I work. I think it's very important, and this is the best way to bring new people for our market and to experience the blockchain world. I hope this answers your question.
Thank you for this great opportunity, Sakura.
Okay, thank you so much as well, Edinburgh. Okay. So I will be muting you back, and thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for that. Okay, so right now I'll be muting someone else again. Uh, Joan. Hey, Joan, you're free to talk.
Yeah, hello guys. Am I audible?
Yes. How are you, John?
Yeah.
All right, I'm fine. So my question is about meme token these days are gaining popularity in recent times. So I actually want to know about the plans for long-term viability and potential impacts on the overall cryptocurrency ecosystem. So I want to know, how does Pepe AI Baby address these concerns as to ensure its project aligns with the principles of blockchain technology and sustain growth in the long run? So that's the question.
It's always important to think in the long term, and that's also a thing that I agree a lot. As I told earlier, I only join projects that I know the devs are really working on it and won't stop working on it at least. I expect that, and I choose the best I can to make this possible. So these people, they really think in a long-term vision. For example, after our launch, we need to as well have marketing, and not only Telegram marketing, but YouTubers and influencers, TikTokers, all these kind of social medias, especially like TikTok, that is has a had a huge growth in the last years. They are good social media for to go and to reach people that aren't from crypto itself, and also to reach even more people from crypto because it has a different algorithm from YouTube or Instagram. So that's an important thing. And also a thing that is important for us to do is to have a plan not only for marketing but for the token itself. We are going to burn the biggest part of the supply, but we also have a part that will go for a sex that, as I told you guys, it's important, but it's a decision that you need to really think before making any deal. So after this, we also need to think on how the token can improve itself and some usability for it. That's what we are doing right now. We are in the process of thinking in everything before we release and launch it. But just for you to understand some of our plans for the future. For example, we have the NFT stake. That is a thing that I think it's totally new in the market. Is there are still some people, for example, that never had one NFT, and I would like to give the possibility to these people to have their first NFT from our project, for example, and also being able to use them for a stake and also to farm other NFTs, and always make possible that our token is not only in good visibility on the marketing side, but also to have these useful aspects. I give you example of the stake, but we also have other plans that we'll reveal later. And since the time goes by and new things are possible in our blockchain world, we are also going to make it. For example, a thing that wasn't possible in for some years, that was a bridge, and today isn't that hard to make. So we can for example, go to other chains and uh, put our token in their exchange. There are these possibilities that we are always studying, and I think are one of the best of the market today to really give more visibility and to give more usability to your token. So I give you some examples, but we still are thinking of more, of course, and we always be thinking and trying to renovate our ideas and our token, because when we stop working on your token, that's when it dies, when you do not try to reach new ideas, to listen to new people, to listen to our community. So that's the way I think we are going to follow.
Okay,
Thank you for the response. Thank you very much.
no worries. Thank you, Joe. That's wonderful, Ozzy. Yeah, you've been giving actually a full detail. So thank you so much for that. And also, okay, I'm just looking for someone else right now to ask questions because I'm seeing familiar names. So I'm just letting new people to get their chance. Okay, Pink Baby. Hello, are you there? Pink Baby, you're actually raising your
Hello,
hands.
hello guys, what's up?
Yes, hello.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Hey,
Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, I will be muting
hello.
you back. It seems like you're just okay. So I just mute you back. Okay, so Godfrey Smith, you're free to talk. Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thanks for the great opportunity. Okay, I just want to ask a brief question. So my question is, can you tell us about the security system on your platform? And is your platform protected from hackers? And also, how do you manage if there's an attack on your platform, including to the personal data of your platform users? Do you guys question?
Yeah, sure. That's a good question as well. All of our platforms and all of the things that I usually do, I always have audit on it. So first of all, we have audit on our smart contract, and for our NFTs, we're going to have also an audit on it. It is important for me and for the team, of course, to provide for our users the most secure thing that we can, and that's why we always make this audit with trusted partners like BlockSafu itself that made for our contract, and we always will work with trusted partners to make it sure for everyone that it's a safe environment.
Okay, great. I really understand that.
I appreciate your question, and I appreciate all of the
Mm-hmm.
questions that you guys made. That's it. We can. There are two more, right?
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So under. Sorry. Under Roman, bro.
Hey brother, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, in your website you have mentioned that you will be like a virtual metaverse. So and the people create their any type of content. So everyone will be able to create any content, or like any influencers only have to allow to create the contents. And also, suppose if I submit any content, so do I need to hold any amount of token?
Well, for our metaverse, we actually have the idea that you just mentioned, and that is to create a space where influencers and people will be able to show their work, and artists as well, their NFTs. It's already possible to make a metaverse like that nowadays. I read worked with projects that had some ideas similar to it, but we improved this to make possible, for example, people from crypto world to have the possibility to show their work, and to be able to have a space in our metaverse. You have to own one NFT. We'll have our sales after our launch, and at least you need to have at least a rare NFT to have the privilege of setting your own space in the metaverse. But after this, people will be able to use the metaverse and show their work. Or, for example, imagine that you have a YouTube channel, or you have a Telegram group. You'll be able to put your group there and have a huge visibility. Imagine that we are going to have a successful fair launch, and you are going to put your Telegram group there. Uh, a lot of people are going to see it, so that's our main idea, to work together with influencers and give them opportunity to show their work. Because since it's a meme project, we want to make it as possible as we can, to give opportunity to influencers and partners to show their work in our project, to have visibility. The project is not about us, not about only baby Pepe AI baby. It's about our community, it's about our investors, and we want to make it clear and possible for you guys to also have your own space in our project, and not only thing that we promise and you guys will never actually have the right or the opportunity to say or do something. I think that's an important thing as well. We are going to work like a DAO system, a DAO system, but not specifically in our website, or at least in this first moment, but we'll have this system implemented and how things are going to be with our community.
Okay, got it. And thanks, Pepe I, and thanks, Shakuragi brother.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Thanks
as
for your
well.
question.
So I'll be meeting you back. Okay, so will be the last guy. William CJ. Hey bro, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on. You can ask your question
Oh,
now.
yeah. I'm gonna ask a question. Really, I must commend you guys for that presentation. That was really nice. I went to your website and I love that. I would like to know about the buy and sell tax. I can see in your website the buy and sell tax. If you guys will be having much investors in your projects and guys having much investors, will the buy and sell tax have some changes in the future or it will remain the same? I don't know if you get that.
Yeah, this version is not actually our final version of our website, but as I told you, I expected our website to be done by today, so we are still finishing some details from it and it will be released as soon as possible. But not only our website after our launch, everything when we make our fair launch will be improved. We are going to, of course, have apart from the fair launch for the team to pay the team, but we also are already thinking that a big part of our fair launch that goes for the team as well is going to be used in the token to improve not only our website but to improve our YouTube channel and to improve even the team itself. We can hire new people for the team that will make a more specific job in a specific part of the work. So that's important feedback, and we for sure are thinking on that. We need to make it always the best work we can provide for you guys, and we are always looking to do it.
Yeah, that's nice. What is your plans to make your project stable and provide the highest return for investors in long term run? What are your plans on that?
Well, I think that when we start a huge marketing, it will be a thing that will be a benefit for people that will join us on Pink Sale, because as I told you guys, we are not only thinking in the fair launch and the pre-sale itself, we have everything ready also for after launch. So this is one of the most important things for people that are thinking in buying now, is how it's going to be after launch. Of course, I explained for you guys a bit earlier um, some prospects about the next months and more time itself, but thinking of someone that's buying now in our fair launch, we already have everything planned for our after launch. And that's an important thing because a lot of projects do not think of this. They only think and stop thinking at the launch. And that's not how really crypto works. You need to have continuous market, and especially after launch, you have to have a great strategy to your coin not to drop below the price you guys are going to buy on Pink Sale. And that's the thing that I always think, and I have experience in that. So we expect to, at least in the worst situation, that someone that buys on Pink Sale will not have to sell their coins in a price below what they paid in Pink Sale. Because since it's a fair launch, you guys are helping us in this moment that we are still developing things. Of course, for a fair launch, we'll have more things developed, but since you guys are helping us make this possible, we will also want to bring you guys this safety and this to show you guys that we have this concern, that we have plans to make this a good after launch as well.
Yeah, I see a lot of potentials in this. I might be wishing you a successful project. Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it. To the moon with your project. Okay. Yeah.
I appreciate your questions and everyone questioned. It was really a pleasure, and we had great questions here today.
Yeah, thank you so much as well, Ozzy, for being here. And as I mentioned, that we are actually totally grateful that you choose us to have one of the AMA. So, in case you guys need some help or you guys have some further announcements or competitions that you want to promote, let us know. I can also share it here and pin it and actually pin that in our pin message. So in that case, some of our community members can also participate and at the same time help you, of course, on your advertisement, and at the same time to spread the news about the Pepe AI baby. So before we close our AMA, any last message from you, Ozzy, or also from the CEO of the Pepe AI baby?
Well, I'd just like to thank you. I'll just send a message here for our CEO. Just a minute.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I would just like to briefly thank you and BlockSafu community. I never had the opportunity of working with you guys before, and it was really good. I really liked everything, and for sure in other opportunities, I hope we will be able to work together again and enjoyed a lot of EMA here. Usually groups insert a lot of bots, but I saw that everyone here is legit, and that's the most important thing in a community, to have people that are here and support you no matter the time. We had only one day sharing this voice chat and still a lot of people here. So that's it. I'm very thankful, and RCO is going to briefly introduce himself. His name is Fabio.
Fabio. Okay. So hold on, I'm just going to search for his name. Fabio.
He is actually with Pepe AI Baby CO here.
Pepe COO. Am I correct?
Yes, Pepe AI Baby CO is here. It's him.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, unmuted. Hi, sir. Welcome here in the BlockSafu community.
Hey, Fabio, are you there? I'll tell him to unmute probably this. Está ouvindo aí, Fábio? Desmuta e apresenta aí pro pessoal. I told him in Portuguese to unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, I think he is having some problem with his mic, but
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello. My name is Fábio, CEO Projects, Pepe Baby CEO,
Hello,
Baby.
sir. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
it's a
doesn't
pleasure to
speak
meet you, sir.
English.
Yeah, sure. It's a pleasure to meet you here in the Black Sabbath community, and really do understand and also impressed that yeah, even you guys are having a hard time to speak in English, you're still going here, and really want to talk with us. So really do appreciate it. No worries. And if Sir Fabio or I mean the CEO of Pepe AI Babies is kind of having a hard time, he can send it. He can send it via text as well, and I can just pin it in in the Telegram group. No worries.
That's nice. I appreciate, and Fabio doesn't speak English, but I chatted with him earlier
Mm-hmm.
to prepare this for you guys because I think it's important to at least hear his voice and get to know our CEO. As I told you, have KC and everything, but it's important to have to get to know each other. It's important for me and for our community, I believe.
Yeah, that's why I want to compliment you, guys, especially Fabio, for being here.
Well, that's it. I appreciate a lot the opportunity of being here, Fabio, as well. As I told you, I really enjoyed working with BlockSafu. It's really a pleasure to be here with you guys, and I hope we will have other opportunities to be here as well after our launch. And as project goes on, I want to come back here and give you guys a feedback about how everything is. And that's
Mm-hmm.
it. The giveaway was for the questions. or how does it
Mhm.
work?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
just going to review the AMA first, and then I'm just going to announce it for the giveaway because sometimes I'm just checking the participants or the speaker that or I'm sorry, the listeners that was been given a chance, because sometimes people here are just making alt account, or sometimes some of them are just faking their voice. So that's why I'm just being vigilant to give
Oh, okay,
the
sure.
yeah
We can
the
send it for your wallet then, and you guys can
mhm.
later give away.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, we'll do appreciate it, and thank you so much for that. So once again, thank you guys for being here on our Amy in the BlockSafu community with the team of Pepe AA Baby. And we have a Ozzy, which is their speaker, and also Fabio, which is the CEO. And unfortunately, since Sir Fabio is having a hard time to speak in English, and um, still, I want to compliment him because he's doing his best to at least show us that he really wants to talk with us, or he really wants to have a conversation with us. It's just that he is having a hard time to speak in English. But as I mentioned, he can actually send a message via text, and then I will just pin it. As and then if you guys have also some announcement moving forward, or competitions, or also things that you want us to share here in the community, there's no problem with that. Just let me know, or BlockSafu, and we will also pin it here or share it in the community.
Okay, I appreciate this, and we will have for sure some competitions and some events going on, and we
Mm-hmm.
will for sure like to have it pinned here. That's it,
Okay.
guys. I appreciate a lot your time, and the chat was really well.
Okay. Thank you so much as well, and have a great day. And good luck with the with your upcoming launch and pre-sale. So rooting for your success, guys. Have a great day.
You too have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.